So this guy did it again. CM Punk got released from AEW, yet another company. This guy, man, whatever company he goes into, he has to start fights, he has to be unhappy, and ultimately leave the company or get released. WWE gave him everything. He was one of the longest reigning champions, but he got upset because The Rock was main eventing WrestleMania, a much bigger star than him. He's a glorified mid-carder thanks to Vince McMahon, and I'm not here defending Vince or anybody. Then he went to UFC, got two chances, two undeserved chances that other people should have been in, got other people's spots, did horribly, got his behind kicked, and went away crying. Now AEW, Tony Khan gave him another chance and he started causing trouble in the locker room. Now maybe the other guys attacked him first, but the way he handled the press conferences, saying unprofessional stuff about the company as a whole, and ultimately got released. This guy's ego was perfect for WCW, where everybody had an ego and the company went down. People saying now that AEW is doomed, I'm sorry. But as much as you want to worship Punk, who by the way is nothing special, claim that he's a revolutionary guy, standing for the little guy, although when he got the chance, he did exactly like those guys that he criticized did. He criticized Triple H for burying everybody. He was burying everybody in AEW. And I'm not gonna say he's not booking his fights. At this point, you can say confidently that he can influence the booking. He still buried those younger guys instead of putting them over. But enough about that. Now he got released from AEW because he started fights, and maybe those guys attacked him, but what are the chances that every company there is a problem with somebody? Reminds me of someone I used to work with where he got a problem with literally every single guy. This guy is like this guy is like that. Man, this is the same situation. Everywhere he goes, problem starts. And he needs to drop this tough guy persona. We saw him in the UFC. If I was him, I would be ashamed to still be this tough guy persona. He needs to be a little humble. I know that pro wrestling is scripted and whatnot, but he needs to cool down a bit. He thinks legit that he's a tough guy on the streets. He's not. The way he talks, always attacking somebody who even slightly disagrees, even the fans, anybody. He thinks very highly of himself, like he's some gift because he is straight edge or whatever. Straight edge is basically a rip-off of religion. You live a religious life without being religious. I don't know what the fuss is about. I myself, by this definition, is a straight edge. I never claim that I'm better than somebody else because I'm not doing this or that. This guy's ego is out of hand and his fans worship him because he's standing for the little guy. I'm sorry. He did not stand for anybody but himself. This pipe promo was fake, scripted, and he was in for himself, and AEW showed it. He even flipped on Colt Cabana, his best friend. Man, this guy has problem with literally everybody. Soon you will hear that he has a problem with his wife. Man, I'm sick and tired of this guy. Better that he went away. Now we can have new generation stars. We need to build new stars from the ground up. Tony Khan needs to do this. Even Vince McMahon, relying on old-timers as great as they are, it's time to move on. We can keep a legend or two, but definitely not egomaniac like Punk. They say that Hogan was an egomaniac. Hogan was nothing compared to this guy. I'm sorry. As much as Hogan caused troubles background, at least he was a mega star and could put a show. This guy has 3 moves over and over, and they keep giving him chances, and he keeps getting ungrateful instead of thanking them. He starts trouble because he thinks he's something he's not. He's above everybody else. Why? I don't know. Let's see what happens next. And AEW, they will be fine. They have legends from WWE, their own legends. They will be just fine. The company will not die. Yes, he brought views and whatnot like any other superstar, but let's not get carried away and say that he's holding the company on his shoulders. Pipe down a little bit. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think, and I'll talk to you in my next video.